Intergalactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag at Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag at Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
North Dakota High School Volleyball tonight on the PSP Network. The Magets from Minot High open conference play against the Williston Coyotes in a matchup of West Region foes here tonight on the PSP Network. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the PSP Network and the broadcast platform for North Dakota High School Athletics and Girls High School Volleyball tonight, where the Magets again open conference play tonight, coming in with a 2-5 mark through the preseason and East vs. West showdowns that they had within the past week. Williston opened up their season earlier on just within the last week with a 3-0 loss against Century. They come in at 2-6. It is the Planet Pizza pregame show. Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location. School parties, team parties, birthday parties, and so much more. They truly are out of this world. Planet Pizza can be reached tonight while you're watching the ball game at 701-852-1700. Try the Blue Buffalo Pizza or their stuffed breadsticks. You won't be disappointed with Planet Pizza. Well, you look at these two teams and where they come in the preseason coaches poll. We'll take a look at that poll now. It's brought to you by our friends at the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Neither of these teams like where they come into the 2021 campaign. According to the preseason coaches poll, Williston comes in number 10, only in front of Turtle Mountain Belcourt with 18 points in the polling. Minot High came in at number 7 with 46 points in the polling. Number 1 belonged to Century. Jamestown right there with the number 1 spot and 1 vote for the number 1 spot. They come in tied for second. Jamestown does, the Blue Jays with Bismarck High. So it's Century, Jamestown, and High, 1, 2, and 3. Mandan took 4th in the preseason voting according to the coaches. Legacy 5th. St. Mary's 6th, again Minot 7, Watford City 8, Dickinson 9, and the Coyotes from Williston at 10, Turtle Mountain Belcourt again at number 11. There have been some games that have been played across the state of North Dakota. Let's look at the previous results from August 31st. Jamestown took down Turtle Mountain 3-0. Century beat Williston 3-0. St. Mary's was two matches better than Legacy, 3-1, and Dickinson shut out Watford City 3-0. That East vs. West crossover, the WDA records through that. Century, well, they're undefeated, 7-0. Jamestown went 6-1. Bismarck High 5-2. Dickinson 4-3. Mandan at 4-3 in the East vs. West crossover. We talk about Minot High coming in at 2-5, and obviously you know that the Magents want to improve on a season that they had last year after they went 8-13, 7th in the West region, 7-11 overall. It was the Coyotes from Williston that want to erase that season from their memories in the 2020 campaign. They were winless. They went 0-18 in conference play, 0-19 overall, 10th inside of the WDA standings. This is our Planet Pizza pregame show as we roll on and get set for our first serve of tonight's volleyball matchup here tonight. We'll play 5 sets, best of 3, 25 points each set. Unless the 5th and final set is needed, of course, then we'll play to 15 in the final. Nevertheless, it should be a good one. The opener tonight for the Magents in conference play. Williston's second match of the year here on the PSP Network. Looking forward to having you on board for the call here tonight. Don't go anywhere. More of the Planet Pizza pregame show coming up. It's North Dakota High School Volleyball here on the PSP Network.
30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag at Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Great smiles come from Vibeto Orthodontics. Vibeto Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibetoOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibeto Orthodontics.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability for all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs. Your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at AckermanAsphalt.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Asphalt. Find them at AckermanAsphalt.com.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
The Coyotes and the Jets continue their warm-up here at Magic City Campus Gymnasium in the beautiful Magic City of Minot, North Dakota. Nick Holberg, glad to have you on the call tonight. It's North Dakota High School Volleyball here on the PSP Network. The Coyotes come into Minot to take on the Jets in a matchup here where these two teams combined on the season having a 4-11 mark on the year. Somebody's going to put a win in the win column in conference play here tonight. It's the Planet Pizza pregame show. Planet Pizza has been proudly serving the Magic City for over 20 years. You can find Planet Pizza online at planetpizzand.com. You can call and order tonight. They will deliver 701-852-1700. If you've already had dinner tonight, try Planet Pizza and their lunch buffet from 11 to 2 tomorrow at Planet Pizza, the area's ultimate party location. Best pizza in my mind in the Magic City as well. Well, it's a busy week again here on the PSP Network for high school sports. And the matchups that continue on this week. Again, high school volleyball here tonight. Tomorrow, a doubleheader in North Dakota high school football. Class 11 AA in action tomorrow night. Join Scott Woodmansey and Chuck Claremont for the matchup between St. Mary's and Mandan. That game from St. Mary's tomorrow, 6:40 for the pregame show with Woody and Chuck Claremont. You can also join us here in Minot tomorrow night. We'll have a video broadcast of Fargo Davies taking on the Man Giant at Wayne Carlson Stadium just up the hill from Minot High School. If you're shopping for tires, shop Tires Plus. All brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. You can't go wrong with Tires Plus. Visit them online, TiresPlusND.com. We also want to thank our friends from Magic City Inspections, the locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure that you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. You can find them online, MinotInspections.com. They give us our standings right now inside the West Region high school volleyball action. And inside the West Region, no surprise here, Century number 1. They're 8-0 unbeaten here again in 2021 through the first 8 games of the year. Jamestown 7-1, 4-4 for St. Mary's. Dickinson's 5-3, currently in the 4 spot. Bismarck's 5-2, they're currently in the 5 spot. The Braves from Mandan 4-3. They haven't played any conference games yet, however. The Demons, the Braves from Mandan and Minot High, all without a conference game on the season so far. Other teams that have played conference games, however, Watford City, they're 0-1 inside of the WDA. They're 2-6 overall. Legacy, same saga dance there. They're 2-6 overall again, and 0-1 inside of the conference. Williston again with their loss to Century on the year is 0-1 inside of conference play and 2-6 on the year, as mentioned earlier on here in the Planet Pizza pregame show. Talked to Sherry Carlson before the ball game here tonight, or before the volleyball match tonight, and talking with Sherry, one of the legends in this area for high school volleyball, her time at R.E. Deemers, of course, her time now at Minot High. We talked a little bit before the broadcast tonight to a positive outlook coming from the Minot High veteran coach, that thinks that there's a bright future ahead for the Magents here tonight. I also had the opportunity to talk to Katie Cody in her second year with the Coyotes, looking to improve on a season last year where Williston went 0-19, and a team that looks for a few more wins here in 2021. We could be in store for a good one here tonight. We're about 2 minutes and 37 seconds away from our national anthem and introductions here tonight. Planet Pizza pregame show will roll on, and when we come back, we'll have the official introductions from Thor Nelson on the PA mic here tonight at Magic City campus. Then we'll play some volleyball. Conference play starts tonight for the Magents. North Dakota High School Volleyball Class A play tonight is right here on the PSP Network.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Showtime from the Magic City. Time for our national anthem. We'll salute our country as well here tonight with our nation's national anthem and then the starting introductions from Thor Nelson. God bless our servicemen and women. God bless our veterans. God bless America. Rendition of our nation's national anthem tonight from Minot High student. I believe that's Sam Super with the national anthem here tonight. We're going to turn it down to floor level with Thor Nelson for the official in-game introductions here tonight. They're brought to you once again by our friends at the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. Open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, Saturdays 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. It's the UPS store. Now here's Thor Nelson.
Now let's meet your 2021 Minot High Jets. Number 3, Alex Nishman. Number 4, Mariah Evenson. Wearing number 5, Sophia Eggy. Number 6, Grace Sanders. Number 7, Mikhail Marin. Number 8, Henry Francois. Number 9, Grace Rude. Number 10, Zoe Zod. Wearing number 11, Avery Ludwig. Number 12, Elena Strand. And number 18, Michael Walter. Your assistant coaches for the Jets, Casey Sandusky, Jesse Gertson, and Gwen Matthews. Your head coach is Sherry Carlson. Your student manager is Rachel Markle.
Nothing like coming back to sports season, is there? An atmosphere tonight inside of the Magic City Campus Gymnasium. The student section is here. They're decked out in camouflage. They'll be on the left side of your computer or TV screen for this matchup between Williston and Minot here tonight. Williston with a pretty good crowd of their own traveling well here to the Magic City tonight. And of course the Minot High faithful, the fans and parents, they're here as well tonight for North Dakota High School Volleyball. What do you say we get this one underway? Minot High is going to be in white tonight. They'll be on the left side of your screen for the first set of volleyball. Williston is in their orange and black here tonight. Officials for our 5 sets, if needed tonight, Janice and Sydney Girding. Mother and daughter tonight with the duties of being the officials here at Magic City Campus's Gymnasium for North Dakota High School Volleyball. That puts a cap on the Planet Pizza pregame show. Proudly serving the Magic City for over 20 years. Planet Pizza, they can be reached tonight at 701-852-1700. Try one of those Blue Buffalo pizzas. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed if that's a little too spicy for you. Standard classic cheese is pretty good too. Planet Pizza brings you the pregame show here tonight. First conference match of the year for the Magets. They sit on a 2-5 mark in the preseason. 0-1 of the conference for the Coyotes. They lost to Century 3 sets to none. 2-6 overall for Williston. Well, the student section is here tonight. As mentioned, they are loud. Let's get it on tonight on a fantastic night for high school volleyball. Hammered across to the first points of the game. Go to Zoe Czar. Far side, she had the windup of the swing. Kill was there. Minot High leads 1-0. In to serve for the Magets, Grace Sanders, 5'3" junior. Serves it from the back row. It's going to be dug up from the front. Comes away to Meyer. Across it comes. Slammed on there by Douglas, but she put it into the net, and it's 2-0. Minot High on top. Grace Sanders again to serve. 2-0 Minot High. Set up by Meyer, far side, across the net it came. That one's going to fall in for a point for Suki. And Sophie Suki has the Coyotes on the board. There, Suki's here for Williston. Sophie's a freshman. CC Suki, the senior. This ball's going to be put into play, and the service ace is there for Caitlin Syme. That one all the way to the back row. The Magets couldn't handle it, and we're tied at deuces. Senior Caitlin Syme here for the Williston Coyotes puts it back into play. Dug up there from Evenson. Cross it comes, spun up in the front row. It's going to be taken and sent back across. Hits the corner. Coyotes take their first lead of the contest. Maddie Collins, the freshman, sent it back over the net, and she scores. Williston with a 1-point lead. 3-2 here in set number 1. If you're just joining us on the PSP Network, thanks again for joining us for high school volleyball tonight. Doubleheader for high school football tomorrow night. Chuck Claremont and Scott Woodmansey have Mandan at St. Mary's on a live digital radio broadcast. Myself and Phil Shirk will have Davies at Minot High with a video broadcast of AA football. That one had a little too much muscle on it from Collins. It goes out of play. And the score's tied at 3-3. Isn't it great being back in the gymnasiums for high school sports? We're back at it. Ball's going to be put into play here. It's going to be sent to cross from Collins off the hands of Sanders, and that one goes out of play. Suki off to serve here for Williston. She's going to put another one on the board. The Coyotes have a 5-3 lead. Suki to serve again. Back row, Sanders dug it up. Dug it up. Sent to cross the net, comes back away down to Meyer. Sent over to free pass there from Rath, right back over from the Majets. It's going to come right to the net again, hammered across, and the points belong to Savannah Douglas, the senior. She got up on that one and gives the Coyotes a 3-point lead at 6-3 here in set number 1. Ball's put into play here from Williston again, front row. Sent over for Michael Walter, and she's got the trick shot that falls. Minot High's back within 2 at 6-4. First International Bank and Trust scoreboard has Minot High down by a pair early in set number 1 of the opening matchup of conference play for the 2021 season. Felt the points for the Majets. It's going to fall for Sophie Agee, and Agee's got the points off the service. She'll serve it again. That one had some mustard on it. Back to the back row. Sent up to the front, across from Syme, dug up from Evenson. All the way back to the corner. Sanders has to go after it. Too many touches for the Majets, and it's 7-5 Williston. Now into the match comes number 14. This is Cece Suki. Checking out for the Coyotes was Savannah Douglas. Suki puts it over the net. Front row it comes, Evenson. She gets it across. Dug up in the back by the Coyotes. Hammered back across. Nesheim's got the dig. Sent over on a free pass. That one on a play from Michael Walter. And Williston takes a 3-point advantage at 8-5 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Hammered into play again from the back row. That time the points belong to Cece Suki. And she's on a roll here. Minot High wants a timeout. Sherry Carlson's going to talk things over here with her Majets. They trail by 4. It's 9-5 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. It's North Dakota High School Volleyball right here on the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Timeout on the court. Sherry Carlson, the head coach of the Majets, wanted to talk things over with her volleyball team that trails 9-5 on our First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Well, they get a free one there. Suki puts it into the net. And now the score is 9-6 Williston. Evenson from the back row for Minot High. She's one of the players that Minot High is going to look to rely on here in 2021. Not only on the volleyball court, but in the basketball world as well. Hammered across and a big kill from Michael Walter. That one had some steam on it. 9-7 Williston, Minot High on the comeback trail. Evenson puts it back into play. Diving for it and digging it up on the excellent play from Ruud on the hustle. Comes down to Neschheim. Set up here. It's going to be tipped across the net from Czar. In play for the Coyotes, and with a miscue there from Ruud. The points belong to Minot High, and it's 9-8 in favor of the Coyotes. Minot High again on the rally. Evenson back to the service line again. 5'9" senior outside hitter, put it into play. Sent back across. Kill points are theirs. The Coyotes are back on the board. 10-8 the score here on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Williston on top. By the way, if you're shopping for tires, shop Tires Plus. All brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. Find them online, TiresPlusND.com. Service line putting it into play was Matty Collins. Sent it a little too hard and it went out of play, so the score now reads 11-9. Williston still on top. We're in set number 1. We'll play 5 sets tonight if needed. We played at 25 in the first 4, and if the rubber match, if you will, set number 5 is needed, we'll only play to 15. Service ace for Grace Ruud, the junior. Minot High back within 1. Ruud puts it into play, front row, dug up here by the Coyotes. Smashed across, nice play there from Tog. Right back over, Minot High puts it back onto the Williston side of the net. From the back row, it's set up to the front. Here comes the kill attempt. And McKelderry has her first kill of the match tonight. We're tied at 11-11. Free pass over the net here from the Coyotes. Set up front row. Swung on again, and the points belong to Zoe Czar. The front row for the Magets starting to come alive. (12-11) Minot High on top. Nope, we're tied at 12s again on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. As that one set just a little bit too far past the line, says Pete Stenberg, who's got the flag on the end line here tonight. Tied at 12, set number 1. Sent across from Riley Ruud, the junior. Evenson from deep, put it back over the net. Violation on the Coyotes. Minot High takes the lead back at 13-12. Franz Fogg back to serve. Set up front row from Suki. Blocked at the net. The Magents are going to score again. And it's 14-12. Minot High on top. Well, Minot High's missing some of those big hitters from last year. Wheeler, the one that really comes to mind, who was pretty dominating in North Dakota high school volleyball for the WDA. She was at the top of the list in a lot of statistical categories last year. Minot High trying to fill that void here in 2021. 15-13, Minot High on top as that one was sent just a bit long. You see the Minot High student section at volume here tonight. Ball's going to be put up Williston side. Taken and sent over from Douglas. Free pass, back row, set up Sanders. Front row, Evenson hammers it over, and she scores again. And the Magets now take a 3-point lead at 16-13. Coyotes want to talk things over as Kate Cody, the head coach of the Coyotes in her second year, will regroup the troops and take a timeout. Williston trailing by 3 at 16-13 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. It's the Magets that are on top here tonight. It's North Dakota High School Volleyball here on the PSP Network.
30-inch Galactic pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
Well, what will the Coyotes have for the Majettes after the timeout was just called here in set number 1? Williston trailing 16-13 here to Minot High in the first conference matchup between these two teams of 2021 here at Magic City campus. Century already played Williston in a conference opener, and it was Century, not a big surprise there, that took 3-0 victory. That ball got high up into the divider in the gymnasium from Neschheim. Came down for the points for the Coyotes, and it's now 16-14, Minot High on top. Williston's got the service possession, and they send it over the net. Front row it comes. Here's the swing, that one hammered across again. And Manny Collins, the freshman, has some power. Look out for her as her career continues. Another big swing. She's got another kill. And Williston back within one. 16-15 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Sent over, Evenson. Little trick shot there at the net. Swung on again from the far side, that time from Douglas. She just missed. Minot High's got a 2-point lead at 17-15. 3 points the difference. Minot High on top, 18-15. Set number 1, if you're just joining us. Ace for Grace Sanders. Good crowd on hand tonight. Not the best we've seen for high school volleyball here at Magic City campus's gymnasium. Certainly isn't a bad crowd, however. That student section large and in charge tonight here for Minot High. Great to see that. Swung from the near side from Strand. It was dug up. Back row from Sanders. Front row it comes. Evenson hammered it across. Meyer dug it up. Sent back over from Collins. Did she catch the corner? No. On a play it went, and we've got a 20-15 set number 1 on our hands with Minot High in the driver's seat on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. It's going to be sent back across. Sanders digs it up. Front row again, Evenson sends it all the way to the back corner. That ball goes way up by the backboard for the basketball hoop that's up in the air. Ball's going to be set up on a tee. Sanders didn't get all of that one. Kind of a blooper off of her hand, and it falls down. Williston gains the points. They're now down by 4. 20-16 the score. Thanks for joining us again tonight here on the PSP Network. Tucci puts it into play. Evenson. Collins. Dug up. Nice play there. Evenson sent it on a tee. Sent back over. Dug up by Syme. They can't corral it. Minot High's got the 21-16 lead now. When you look at these two programs, Minot High's got 5 WDA championships. Their last coming in 2007. 8 WDA championships for the Coyotes, their last coming in 2006. Violation on the play again on the Coyotes. That's going to warrant a timeout coming from Kate Cody. And a 22-16 score here on the PSP Network brings us to a timeout here for Williston. Minot High is on top. It's set number 1. Hey, by the way, you could get COVID-19 deep cleaning services for your home or business with CleanTech LLC. This is a proactive deep cleaning service that includes disinfecting and sanitizing. Don't forget about CleanTech's 24/7 disaster response and restoration services. You can visit them online, cleantechllc.us. CleanTech has been coming to the rescue since 1992. Well, there you take a look inside the huddle for the Coyotes. Kate Cody is one of the orange sweatshirts, the head coach for the Coyotes. She graduated from Williston in 2009. She was a player for the Coyotes volleyball program and one that had quite a bit of success. She went on to play at Dickinson State University. Conference champions. for Dickinson State her freshman year. That ball is going to hit out of bounds, so the score's now 23-16. Minot High's on top, but they're 2 points away from taking a set number 1 victory here tonight. Sent into play for Minot High's Hagee. She's going to have to dig it up on this side again. Comes to Evenson. Sends it across. Back row dig. Put on a T front row from Meyer. Across with a chip shot there from Collins. Free pass ball is going to come down onto the floor, and Williston puts 17 up on the board. We're at 23-17. Here in set number 1, Minot High on top. Coyotes trying to gain some momentum. Put into play from Cece Suki. Evenson. Back row dug up there by Seib. Sent across the net. Front row it comes. Evenson again. They're going to go to her a bunch tonight for the remainder of this year. You'd have to stamp that one guaranteed. Collins got a hold of it. Went off the fingertips on the front row of France Fogg. And it's 23-18. Minot High on top, but the Coyotes with back-to-back points. Ball put into play off the net. It goes from Cece Suki. And we now see our set point at 24-18. The Majettes trying to take a 1-set-to-none advantage over the Coyotes here tonight. Evenson throttled that one over the net. Front row, the smash came from Meyer. She scores, and set number 1 stays alive at 24-19. Minot High still working on set point. Maddie Collins to serve. The freshman sends that one deep, and at the end of set number 1 tonight, taking advantage 1-set-to-none, 25-19. Minot High on top. First International Bank and Trust scoreboard again reads 1-set-to-none for the Majettes. Score of 25-19 has them in the driver's seat in tonight's North Dakota Class A high school volleyball matchup right here on the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
If you told me 10 years ago I'd be a dad, homeowner, and business partner, I wouldn't have believed it. There's lots of reasons I chose First Western.
Hey Lloyd, how are you today?
Locally owned, community invested, convenient, but most of all, whatever I need, wherever I am, I can count on them.
First Western Bank and Trust. You can bank on us.
The 30-inch Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
One set to 0 in favor of Minot High tonight. They lead the Coyotes from Williston. Here on the PSP Network, Nick Holberg, glad to have you aboard for the call on the PSP Network tonight. Again, don't forget, tomorrow night, you can join Scott Woodmansey and Chuck Claremont from Bismarck with the call of Mandan and St. Mary's High School football, a digital radio broadcast tomorrow night. You can also join myself and Phil Shurik from Minot High and Fargo Davies tomorrow night from Dwayne Carlson Stadium. We'll have a video broadcast of that matchup tomorrow on the PSP Network. First points of set number 2 belong to the Majettes. France Fogg back to serve. Puts it into play. Front row, it's dug up from Meyer. Hammered across. That one just missed. On the attempt in the swing from the Coyote front row. Looked like Douglas to me that Just missed. Franz Fogg puts it back into play. On a 2-point rally of her own from the back row. Eschheim digs it up. Sent to cross. It's hammered over the net from Czar. She misses the line, and it's 2-1. Minot High on top of the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard here in set number 2. Well, you talk about those WDA championships. 13 combined between these two schools, but the last one came in 2006. Hammered back over the net. Big smash there on the kill. 3-1 Minot High on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. The dominance in North Dakota high school volleyball. As you get a little more south inside of the West region is where you find the championship banners and plaques of the schools. Franz Fogg fooled everybody. She put it over the net and scored. 4-1 Minot High on top. Sanders sends it over. Front row put on a tee from Meyer. Nobody there for the Coyotes. The miscue puts another point on the board for the Magents. It's 5-1. Grace Sanders back to serve, the 5'3" junior. Puts it into play, the front row. Collins blocked at the net from Neering. It's gonna come up right at the net. It's gonna fall back in. And Minot High is on a roll. They lead 6-1 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. They also have a 1-set-to-none advantage here tonight. Collins blocked at the net again. Violation on the Coyotes. A net violation and a 7-1 score now for Minot High on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. No big surprise here. Timeout called on the floor. Kate Cody wants to talk things over with her Coyotes. They trail by 6 here in set number 2. And the Magents have a 1-set-to-none lead. It's North Dakota high school volleyball here on the PSP Network.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Sanders still serving here for the Magents. Minot High with a 7-1 advantage here in set number 2. Sent to the front row, it's hammered across, but too much weight on that one from Sophie Suki. On a play it went. Minot High enjoying a 7-point lead, 8-1 here in set number 2. Sanders' good fortune comes to a close. She hits it into the net. And the Coyotes get the service back. And back to the back row is Sophie Suki. Suki sends it in. Eschheim had the dig. Franz Fogg, front row. Sent over, too much weight down at that time from Neering. And the Coyotes muster up their 3rd point here of set number 2. Ball set into play. Front row again for Franz Fogg. Dished over from Evenson. At the net, tipped across. Nice heads-up play from Taylor Rath. And the Coyotes are back on the board. Lead cut in half now. It's 8-4, Minot High on top. Big thanks to Planet Pizza bringing you the pregame show again here tonight. 701-852-1700. They truly are out of this world. If you haven't had Planet Pizza in a while, I highly recommend it. 701-852-1700. They'll deliver right now while you watch this volleyball matchup here on the PSP Network. 3-point lead for the Magents. It's 8-5. Williston clawing back. They were down 7-1 to start. They're now down 8, make it 9-5 as that ball was tattooed from Elena Strand. Got right to the chest there from Suki. That one couldn't have felt good. 4-point lead that the Coyotes try to work on. They do. Points are there as the smash came across from Taylor Rath. CC Suki comes back in for the Coyotes. 9-6 the score, Minot High on top. Suki into play, Sanders back row. Front row and came, and off the hand of Micah Walters, she put it into the net. And just like that, a 2-point contest here in set number 2. Volleyball is such a fun sport in that sense that the momentum swings and the ups and the downs. The momentum turns. Doesn't matter, you play all the way till it's over. We're seeing that here in set number 2. It's 10-7 now, Minot High on top. They were up 7-1 to start the contest. Set number 2 contest, that is. Ball's going to be sent in from Aggie. She scores. 11-7 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Minot High on top. Other games tonight inside of the West Region. Dickinson's at Jamestown. Bismarck High's at Mandan. Legacy's at Century. Watford City at St. Mary's, and of course this one right here, Williston at Minot. 12-7, Magents on top. Left-handed swing there from Aggie. She put it into the net. 4 points the advantage now here for the Magents and the Coyotes at 12-8. Hey, by the way, Premier Chiropractic is focused on improving the health of Minot and the surrounding areas through the most cutting-edge advances in natural health care today. They can be found online, premierchiropracticnd.com. My family's choice for chiropractic care, all the way from our 8-month-old all the way up to me. There's no doubt about it, Premier Chiropractic. Our go-to here in the Magic City. Into the net off of Emma Tong. And Minot High's got a 14-8 advantage. Front row it comes. It's going to be sent across there from Meyer. Meyer's got it again. Onto a tee, it came. Sent back over. The dig from Evenson, back row. Neschheim, free pass over. Front row again from Suki. Punched over that time from Rath. Comes back away. Sent over from Walter. Nice dig here. Volley continues, and now it's going to go over the net, but out of bounds from Emma Tong. 15-8, Minot High on top. They have a 1-set-to-none advantage as well. They won set number 1 tonight, 25-19. Front row it comes. Hammered over. That one had heat on it, but Shelby Meyer missed. Put it out of bounds. 16-8, Minot High with the advantage. Little blooper over the net. Neschheim had to get down on the floor to dig that one up. Went on a bounce on the near side, however. The score reads 16-9. Minot High still with the advantage, but the Coyotes get the service back here with Riley Rood. The libero here for the Coyotes. In the black uniform here tonight, the defensive specialist. That ball sent to cross. She'll come back to serve again. Rood from the service line here for Williston. 6-point advantage for Minot High in the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard, 16-10. At that time, Rood was unable to execute and get it over the net. Now in for the Magents to serve is number 9, Grace Rood. Sent over. Heads up play in the front row. Riley Rood unable to get that one over the net. Minot High's got an 18-10 advantage here in set number 2. A little bit of a dogfight for most of set number 1. Set number 2 has been managed well here by the Magents. 7-1 lead at one point. They're off to a 19-10 lead right now. And a timeout will be called here from Kate Cody, the head coach of the Coyotes, wanting to talk things over to see if they can't find a way to come back here in the second set. First International Bank and Trust scoreboard reads Minot High with a set advantage. They also lead set number 2, 19-10. North Dakota High School Volleyball, right here on the PSP Network.
Come from Vibetta Orthodontics. Vibetta Orthodontics is a certified Invisalign provider. Invisalign fits your budget and your lifestyle. Braces for children, teens, and adults with affordable monthly payments. Schedule your complimentary consultation and exam by logging on to VibettaOrthodontics.com or by calling 701-839-6010.
Great smiles come from Vibetta Orthodontics.
Well, a happy birthday announcement just went out to Dean Franzfog inside the Minot Magic City Campus Gymnasium. That brought the fans to volume. 19-10, Minot High on top. First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Set number 2 with Minot High with a 1-set-to-none advantage. Smacked over there from Zards, dug up in the back row. Nice play from Collins. Zar again, hammers it over. One time Collins unable to reach it. Zar with a nice kill. The sophomore outside hitter at 5'7". One of the ones that Minot High will look to continue to grow the program with Fed around. Put it into play, front row it comes. Saw Riley Rude tap herself right on the W logo on the chest as if to say that was her fault. 21-10, Minot High's on top. Biggest lead they've had the entire match. Sent over front row, tipped across, came from Suki. Hammered back over from Nearing, she caught the net. And the Coyotes break the run there for Minot High. It's 21-11 now.
Michael Walter back in tonight. Savannah Douglas into the Coyotes.
Walter comes back in for Minot High. Back to serve here for Williston. That was Shelby Meyer. Evenson, powerhouse shot from middle of the court. That one lands outside. And the points are scored for the Coyotes. It's 21-12. Minot High's on top. There's the student section coming alive for Minot High. Sent to the back corner. How about that play from the far side? Zoe Zaragan. Oh, excuse me, Aggie, says Thor Nelson. Points from Aggie on the far side. Franzfog back to serve. She sent that one into the net. We're at 22-13. Minot High still with the advantage. Collins checks back in. Lautenschlager out for Williston. 22-13 the score. That one high into the rafters. Free pass coming here from Minot High. They had to get rid of it. Czar sent it over. Front row. Collins smashed it over. Nice dig from the back row from Evenson. Way up on that one. And Zoe Czar's got the kill again. That was Air Jordan-esque. She got up with some hang time and smashed it down. And Minot High's got a 10-point lead at 23-13. Trying to put the nail in the coffin on set number 2 with a 1-set-to-none advantage. That will help, 24-13. Then Minot High's got the service possession here with Grace Sanders. Sanders dumps this one into play, dug up back row from Syme, front row at the net, kept alive. Points are going to be scored here from the Coyotes, however, as Douglas at the front of the net sent it back over. Minot High at the dig. A carry was called, and the lead remains at 10 with set point on the line, 24-14. Minot High on top. Front row it comes from Franzfog. Evenson. She got all of that one and sent it almost out into the cafeteria. And Williston stays alive. It's 24-15. Back to serve here for the Coyotes. Sophie Suki. Carry the call again on Evenson. 24-16. Coyotes with the advantage again. I'm sorry, with the ball again. Minot High with the advantage again, excuse me. Set point for the Majettes. 24-16, they're on top. Derrick smashes it over. Dug up, down to the front row. It's going to be sent all the way to the back corner of the playing surface. Stevenson keeps it alive, sent over Deering. Free pass, she scored. Set number 2 belongs to the Magi. 25-16. First International Bank and Trust scoreboard has Minot High up 2 sets to none with 25-19 and 25-16 as scores in the first 2 sets tonight. It's North Dakota High School Volleyball. The Magets and Coyotes with set number 3 coming up when we return to the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Well, the Minot High student section in full force tonight. Camouflage night tonight for the Magi students. They've been loud tonight for the most part, helping their Magets to a 2 sets to none advantage here in the best of 5 series tonight from Magic City Campus Gymnasium. I'm Nick Holberg on the PSP Network. Glad to have you aboard for high school volleyball Class A action tonight. This broadcast is brought to you by our friends at Magic City Inspections, the locally owned company committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure that you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. You can find them online, MinotInspections.com. Big thank you to Minot Inspections and Magic City Inspections. Tires Plus also brings you the ball game tonight. All brands under one roof with the guaranteed lowest prices and their service after the sale with the Tires Plus plan. Can't go wrong. Visit them online, TiresPlusND.com. I keep saying ball game tonight. I know that the volleyball purists out there are saying it's a match. Get it together. I do apologize. Welcome back to the broadcast saddle, by the way, here on the PSP Network. Happy to be back in the Minot High Gymnasium and West Region coverage of North Dakota High School Volleyball here tonight. Full broadcast schedule at psp.network. Make sure to like and follow us on all social media platforms at Network PSP on Twitter, the PSP Network on Facebook and Instagram. And of course, you can stay up to date at psp.network throughout the entire broadcast season. And of course, huge news with the expansion into the Bismarck market, with 3 of the best to ever be behind the microphone in North Dakota, in my opinion, and a lot of people's opinions. It's Scott Woodmansey, Chuck Claremont, and Todd Domries. They're going to be bringing you 120 matchups minimum on the year. They've got the opportunity to schedule more down there, and I'm sure we will as we continue on. Again, those 3 gentlemen down in the Bismarck Mandan area have been around for around 25 years. And they are good at what they do. You can listen to Scott Woodmansey and Chuck Claremont tomorrow night when St. Mary's takes on Mandan in high school football. 11 AA action tomorrow night from St. Mary's. That one starts at 6:40, by the way, tomorrow night. 1-1 score here in set number 3, by the way. That one starts at 6:40 tomorrow night. You can join Phil Shurik and myself at 7:40 for the Minot High Fargo Davies pregame show from Dwayne Carlson Stadium. The Planet Pizza pregame show for that one starts at 7:40. Phil and I will have the call and a video broadcast for you tomorrow night as well. Digital radio down at Bismarck with those legends we talked about that joined the PSP Network here in 2021 for more high school athletics. And again, our mission across the board, getting more games on so more kids have the exposure of their athletics and all that they put into this hard work. Big thanks to all fans that join us for these matchups and all the sponsors that make it possible. Frankly, without them, we just would not be here. Big thanks to them. Ball put into play by Deschheim. 3-1, Minot High on top. It's a 2-0 set advantage for the Magets. Ball's going to be sent back over. And Collins again on the defensive side ends up with the points here for the Coyotes. Savannah Douglas back to serve here for the Coyotes. That one goes into the net.
Back in to serve for the Jets, number 5, Sophia Agee.
Agee back in to serve here for the Jets. Caught the net, but it got over. Front row, hammered across. Excellent play. How about Franzfog getting over, sets it up. Michael Walter delivers. There's your play of the match right there. That one was smashed home into the Minot High side of the court. Franzfog went down for it. She got the ball up, put it on a tee, and then Michael Walter delivered the point. Minot High now leads 6-2 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. After Minot High goes on a little bit of a run here in set number 3 with a 2-0 advantage. Service ace. Sophie Agee. Here the student section come alive for her. She'll put it back into play again. That one drops in. Little miscue off the hand there of Taylor Rath. The Minot High's got a 6-point advantage at 8-2 here in set number 3 with a 2-0 lead on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Agee with the left-handed serve again, puts it over the net. That ball sent to cross. Nesheim had to dive for that one. Evenson at the net, fires it over. We've got a net violation. And the Coyotes will get the ball back. Minot High student section did not like that. And the call from Cindy and Janice Girding. Mother and daughter combination tonight. Janice the mom up on the stand. Sid down low tonight. That ball put back into play, and the points are going to belong here to the Coyotes. 8-4, they've got the advantage. Just amazing, the officials and how much heat they take, isn't it? Sent across the net. That one sent in for a service ace from Cece Suki. Just a friendly reminder to all the fans as the sports season kicks back off. Those officials are making peanuts to come here and do this stuff. Doesn't matter what sport it is. Take it easy on it, will you? Ball put back in play. Comes away to Evenson. Sends it across. She converts and scores. 4-point lead for the Jets. 9-5 here in set 3. Evenson back to serve. Evenson sends it in. That one set up there by Meyer. Front row it comes. Sent across from Collins. Franzfog send it up to Agee. She delivers over the net. Comes back away to Collins. She delivers back across. Good rally continuing here as it's going to be taken by Nesheim. She puts it over with the free pass. Across the net it comes. Front row, Franzfog. Nesheim sets it up. Another free pass there away from Rude. I'm sorry, from 10. That's Zara on the Minot High side. Now it's sent away again. Ball still in play as it's Collins that sends it over. Agee dug it up, comes back over across. Did it catch fingertips? It did not. It was hammered over by Czar. And on a play it went. 3 points the difference now here in set number 3. Minot High leading 9-6. Ball dropped in. Service ace is there. The Coyotes are back within 2. Collins that puts it over the net. That one out of play, however. 1 for 2 from the service line on her last attempt. 10-7, Minot High with the advantage. Avery Lundy comes in to serve. Haven't seen her a whole lot tonight. Sends it to the back row. Sent over. Nice heads-up play. How about that play from Franzfog? She's got another one. Dug it up from the deck. How did she do that? And Minot High didn't let her down. They convert on it again. That was fingertips on the floor that dug that volleyball up to put it in a position to be set, and then it was killed. And Minot High leads 11-7. Franz Fogg's in our conversation for our player of the game here tonight, without a doubt. 11-8, Minot High on top. Coyotes got the last point. Riley Rude back to serve. Back row to Evenson. Front row Franz Fogg. Then Nearing had too much on it. And the volleyball almost went right out into the cafeteria again. They had healthy choices at the cafeteria there tonight. They stopped by to grab the normal 2 bottles of water. I was going for the Snickers, and then they had a bag of grapes sitting there that looked fantastic, and they certainly were. Gotta like the healthy choices here at Magic City campus. Dug up from Rude, sent over. Too many touches and a carry actually on Minot High. And now we've got a match here at set number 2, or a set here at set 2. 11-10, Minot High with the advantage, but the Coyotes starting to howl their way back into this third set. Evenson dug up Rude's service attempt. That one's going to go way deep and out of play. Minot High's got the points back, and it's 12-10. Magenta, the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. More volleyball on the PSP Network next week. Join us for more action. Visit psp.network. You can click on the schedule tab, and it will take you across the board to see where and when we'll have our high school volleyball broadcasts and football as well. 13-10 now, Minot High on top. Franz Fogg delivers in. That one handcuffed Rude, and Franz Fogg scored. Service ace from Franz Fogg. Timeout comes from King Coney of the Coyotes. And Minot High in the driver's seat again at set number 3, trying to take their first region matchup of the year to the win column. They lead 14-10 on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. They also have a 2-0 advantage. It's North Dakota High School Volleyball here on the PSP Network.
Life is all about moments. Big moments. Small moments. And those moments you can't put into words. It's how we at First International Bank and Trust live first and have been for more than 110 years. One customer, one family, one moment at a time. First International Bank and Trust. Live first.
Well, they've got it bumping in the Magic City campus gymnasium tonight. Hometown fans are liking what they're seeing out of the Magents. They lead 2-0. Timeout was called by Kate Cody, and then when we came back from the timeout, Sherry Carlson wanted to talk things over one more time with the Magents, making sure that they had their lineup set and ready for the rotation here. The student section again, rowdy tonight. Man, you gotta love this. In the camouflage gear tonight, making plenty of noise. One of my favorite parts about athletics, the fan sections. High school sports no different by any means. They're in full force tonight. Plenty to cheer about. 14-10, Minot High leads. Stick around for our post-game show here tonight. We'll have our player of the game. Who will that be? You can tweet at us right now on who you think that should be, or comment on Facebook on who you think tonight's player of the game should be. Doesn't matter, each side. Tally up those votes and make our selection for tonight's Minot's Finest Collision Center star of the game. Evenson, back row, Minot High with a 14-10 lead. They add to it. It's now 15-10 as Evenson's got another kill. Franz Fogg back to the service line. 5-point advantage here for the Magents. Conversation happening now with Evenson along with our official tonight, Janice Girding. They continue to have that conversation. Minot High didn't have their players set to the right position on the service, and that cost them a point. 15-11. Minot High has the lead. Coyotes trying to come back from down 4. They're now down by 5 as that one was sent over on a little blooper right at the net. And the Magents score again. Sanders served it, comes to the front row. Violation on Minot High. And the Coyotes have the points. Williston's now down by 4. It's 16-12 with the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Big thanks again to the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7. Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza. For all of your packing and shipping needs, it's the UPS store. Well, the Coyotes are right back in it. Down by 3 at 16-13. Syme puts it into play for Williston. Far side, Evenson blocked at the net, and a big one there as Douglas got up and put the hands up, and it's a 2-point difference. 16-14. Minot High still with the lead, but the Coyotes have cut into this in big time. That one sent over. How about that play? Front row, Deering sends it over. Was that Franz Fogg? Either way, the points are there, and it's a 3-point advantage. It's 17-14. Minot High on top. Deschai put it into play. Sent over from the back row. Off to the front. Blocked at the net there. Nice play from Douglas. She's got the block, and she'll go back to serve now as well. 2-point advantage. Minot High on top, 17-15, set number 3. Minot High won the first set tonight, 25-19, and set number 2, 25-16. And now we've got a set number 3 that's brewing up to potentially force a set number 4. It's 17-16. Coyotes trail by 1. They've got service possession, and they put it back into play. Walter sends it across. She's got the kill. (18-16) down for the Magents on top. Player of the game tonight again. You can tweet at us. Let us know who you think tonight's player of the game should be. That one smashed across, and a big windup in the kill there from Addie Collins. Came across. 1-point advantage, 18-17, Minot High. We're tied, 18-18. Service ace was there from Cece Suki. And for the first time in this match tonight, we're late in one of the sets, and we're tied at 18s aside. Minot High's been a bit of a runaway train in sets 1 and 2. Set number 3, a different story. Some fight in the dog here for the Coyotes. Oh no, that ball sent across, and 3 of them come gliding together. Hopefully everybody's okay. They are. That ball was just blooped right over the net, and the points were there for the Magents. Evenson back to serve. Back row dug up there from Syme. Windmill there from Rath. She didn't get all of it. And it's 20-18, Minot High on top. Evenson back to the back row. Sends it over. Front row from Suki. Collins at the net, had trouble getting that one across. Defense was on it. It's 21-18. Minot High with the advantage on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. They lead 21-18. It's set number 3 with the opportunity to close this one out here tonight, close the match out tonight. They lead 2 sets to none. It's North Dakota High School Volleyball here on the PSP Network.
30-inch Galactic Galactic Pizza is out of this world. There's nothing like it anywhere else in Minot. Too much to handle? Try one of our famous large specialty pizzas like the Blue Buffalo. Get the best pizza in Minot and play some laser tag. At Planet Pizza, South Broadway, Minot.
(21-18) on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. Minot High leads. Join us for our post-game show brought to you by Pro Style Production DJ Services. We make your event pro style. Ask about your money-back guarantee. Visit us online, prostyleproduction.com. Ball kept alive. Can they get it over? They can't. Excellent effort there from everyone involved, including Evenson. But the Coyotes register the points. And it's 21-19. They trail late in the match. Collins back to serve, the freshman. Future's bright for her. She's been in on plenty of the point production tonight here for Williston. Franz Fogg. Sent across from Czar. Front row from Suki. Back row Evenson. That one falls in. The Coyotes are on the board again. 21-20. Minot High on top. Williston and Collins looking to see if they can come from behind here in set number 3. Trailing 2 sets to none. Front row. That one was hammered over. Zoe Czar got up on that one and smashed it home. And the Magents lead 22-20. Don't forget to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. Stay up to date with all the athletics from across the West region and North Dakota high school activities. Lundy dug it up, comes back over again, sent over by Czar. She had the big windup last time. That time she just plopped it over, and Minot High's got the 23-20 lead. If you're just joining us, it's set number 3. Minot High won set number 1 tonight, 25-19. Set number 2, 25-16. They're on their way now. It's set point here with 24-20 as the score. On the attempt that was just a bit out of bounds, just a bit far. And the Magents look to wrap it up here with Lundy. Sent it over, Rude dug it up. Sent across from Tog. Front row from Franz Fogg. Nehring sent it across. Collins had the dig. Front row, it's sent back across. Franz Fogg on a tee again. Czar taps it over. Comes back away down to the near side for Tog. Sent it over the net. Franz Fogg puts it over again for Czar. Back row, Collins. Sent all the way to the back row again. That time dug up by Lundy. Evenson tried to end it. Couldn't. Nice dig from Collins. Comes back across. Back row here from Evenson. Franz Fogg on a tee. Nehring sends it over. Nehring ends it tonight here for Minot High. 25-20. Final score of this one. 3 sets to none here tonight, but it was a dogfight. We'll tell you how they did it to the Pro Style Production DJ Services postgame show. We'll have our player of the game as well coming up in just a few moments. Join us for the Pro Style Production DJ Services postgame show. Our player of the game as well. Get you geared up for tomorrow in high school football as well. 3-0. The set advantage. Minot High takes care of business for their first region win of the year here tonight from Magic City campus. I'll tell you how they did it in the postgame show. Coming up right after this on the PSP Network.
The magic of what we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.
Ackerman Esvold, your neighbors, friends, and family who are working for you. The local team with local availability and accountability. For all of your engineering, architecture, environmental, transportation, and land development needs, your project can rely on Ackerman Esvold. Find them online at ackermanesvold.com. When you start your project, talk with Ackerman Surveying and Associates. Our experienced surveying team guides you in the right direction with planning, platting, and lot and boundary surveys. The trusted name in land surveying, the trusted name in architecture and engineering is Ackerman Surveying and Ackerman Esvold. Find them at ackermanesvold.com.
We come back to the PSP Network in our Pro Style Production DJ Services postgame show. We'll hop right into our player of the game here tonight, brought to you by our friends at Minot's Finest Collision Center. And tonight, our player of the game comes from the Magents. It's number 8, Cambry Franzfog. You had a couple digs here tonight that were highlight reel worthy, without a doubt. Touch on your performance here tonight. Were you satisfied with the way that you played and led this Magi team here tonight?
Right. I was very satisfied with the way that I played tonight, but most importantly, our team. I was very satisfied with how we played. We were very competitive, and we didn't let anything hit the floor without going for it, which we've been working on in practice, so I think it really paid off today.
Earlier on tonight, I talked to Sherry Carlson, the head coach of Minot High. She said that this is a Magents team that's tried to find their identity in a sense after the East vs. West showdown. Do you think tonight really helps point you in a direction to finding that?
I think it did for sure, yeah. We saw some monster hits tonight, which is really going to help us moving forward, and now we know what we're capable of accomplishing, so I think that's going to help moving forward.
How nuts was the student section tonight, too, by the way? How much
Crazy.
does that help?
I don't think it's ever been this big before, and it's nice seeing all your friends and supporters come out to cheer you on.
Great job here tonight.
Thank you.
That's Cambry Franzfog, our player of the game, brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center here tonight as the Magents get the victory over the Williston Coyotes. Final again tonight in 3 sets. Minot High takes care of business here on the PSP Network. We'll have our full recap coming up here in just a moment. That will be delivered by our friends at the UPS store. The UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot is open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7. Saturdays, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. We'll also tell you that Magic City Inspections brings you this recap as well. They're located here in the Magic City, locally owned. They are committed to providing exceptional inspection services to ensure that you're ready to take the next step in your home ownership. Find them online, minotinspections.com. Well, it goes like this. Set number 1 belongs tonight to the Magents. They win 25-19. Set number 2 they take in a 25-16 fashion. And set number 3 you just saw where Minot High took a 25-20 win. Minot High came out of the gate swinging tonight. Give all the credit in the world to Williston. They didn't go away and just lay down in this one by any means. They were a team that certainly kept fighting as the night continued on here tonight. They were down 7-1 and 19-10 in that second set. They continued to fight. They could have packed it in then. They certainly didn't. Coyotes on the year are going to fall to a record now of 0-2 inside the conference, 2-7 overall. Minot High will be 1-0 inside of conference play and move to a record of 3-5 overall on the season. We'll take a look ahead to tomorrow. That's brought to you by our friends at Tires Plus and Clean Tech. Tires Plus, with all brands under one roof for the guaranteed lowest prices. There's service after the sale as well with the Tires Plus plan. Find them online, TiresPlusND.com. We also want to thank Clean Tech, 24/7 disaster response and restoration services at Clean Tech. Visit them online, cleantechllc.us. Clean Tech coming to the rescue since 1992. High school football takes our center stage tomorrow night, a doubleheader on the PSP Network. Join Scott Woodmansey and Chuck Claremont, 2 of the legends down in Bismarck that are now on the PSP Network calling games. They'll have St. Mary's and Mandan tomorrow night. 6:40 pregame show and the countdown to kickoff tomorrow. You can join us, Nick Holberg, myself, along with Phil Shurik tomorrow night for Minot High football when they take on Davies as the Magi look for their first win of the season after falling to West Fargo last Friday night. Pregame tomorrow, the Planet Pizza countdown to kickoff tomorrow will start at 7:40. That's going to do it for us here tonight. You see our player of the game, brought to you by Minot's Finest Collision Center. 701-839-0989. We are Minot's finest. That's Franz Fogg here tonight. That could have been anybody, really, from Minot High. There was plenty that got the job done. She had a couple highlight reel plays, however, though, that kind of tipped that nomination over the top for us here tonight. Once again, final score, 3 sets to none in favor of the Magents on the First International Bank and Trust scoreboard. 25-19 in the first, 25-16 in the second, 25-20 in the third. Minot High gets their first conference win of the year. The Coyotes fall to 0-2 in conference play. Thanks for joining us tonight on the PSP Network. Hope to see you tomorrow for more high school sports action. Join us tomorrow, 6:40 in Bismarck for St. Mary's Mandan, 7:40 for Minot High and Fargo Davies. Thanks again for joining us here tonight. Nick Goldberg signing off. The Magents win 3 sets to none. Till next time, good night and God bless.
What we do really comes down to combining different aspects of patient care. Here at Premier Chiropractic, we love combining soft tissue work, the adjustment, and exercises together. We found that this gets the best results for our patients. We have 3 chiropractors to fit the needs of the entire family, a rehab area for our exercises and equipment for any athlete to improve performance. Give us a call and we will get you back to doing what you love.